Good morning, everyone. This morning I have chosen a very different kind of subject, but very knowledgeable, eye-opening subject, mind-numbing subject, mind-boggling subject about Canada. What today is actually, first of all, let me tell you, today is the 1st of July, the Canadian Day. Canadians today celebrate this Canada Day on 1st of July every year. This year, lots of criticism, lots of uproar has been going on that Canadians must not celebrate the Canada Day today. Why? Because for the last couple of months, Canadians have been finding different kinds of unmarked graves, and the government actually dig the graves, and they found last time 751 remains of women and children. Then they found 150 something, and yesterday they found 180, 180 something the dead bodies, the remains of women and children of indigenous people, the Aboriginal people, we call them today Red Indian people. All over the world the cry and screaming and shouting has been going on that Canadians, who are considered to be civilized people, considered to be law-abiding people, how come they resorted to this kind of genocide, killing hundreds of thousands of Aboriginal people? Every nation has been asking, every nation, particularly China and Russia, to the Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada to investigate what kind of incident took place, what was the reason that so many indigenous people were subjected to this kind of heinous genocide in the past, and their dead body, just a couple of days ago, 180 remains were found. So, this year, Canadians probably stay away or refrain from celebrating the Canada Day under the compulsion, under the coercion of the other nations of the world in particular, and China and Russia in general. I've actually chosen 4 points to elaborate what transpired, why these people, indigenous Red Indian people, were butchered, massacred, why 180 children, why the children were massacred. This is just a mind-boggling, barbaric, heinous act that carried out by the Canadian people. I have prepared 4 points. Point number 1 is the millions of Aboriginal people were subjected to genocide. Nobody knows how many people were subjected to genocide, but the chief of their community, chief of the Aboriginal community, has been indicating that millions of Aboriginal people or indigenous people would have been subjected to this kind of heinous, ruthless, barbaric genocide by the Canadian people, who are considered today peacenik, very civilized and very sophisticated people who carried out such a barbaric act in the past. Point number 2 is 751 women and children in mass grave. Every single thing actually came to the fore when a couple of months ago some kind of digging was going on by the government, and they found the remains of 751 children and female, some male. That incident actually shocked the whole world. Every nation was shocked, and they started digging more and more, and they have been unearthing, they have been finding the more remains. Just the day before yesterday, they found one more unmarked grave cemetery in which 180 some remains were found, mainly of children. Why someone would kill children? That is a very troubling question. Mind-numbing question that why someone can be so draconian, so ruthless, so satanic, so devilish, killing the children. And that has been going on even today. They definitely don't kill, but they have been harassing their children in the school day in and day out. Point number 3, indigenous children in schools are abused even today. Those Aboriginal children or indigenous children or Red Indians children attending the schools, along with the white boys, they've been harassed by white students, and the teachers are tilted, supporting to white. They are not allowed to speak their Cree language. They are not allowed to eat their own indigenous food. They are not allowed to wear their indigenous clothes. They are treated, or they are being treated, given the treatment of like second-class citizen, even by the teachers, by the authorities. They don't get any respect. They don't get any extra support. They don't get good grades. And they have been vilified, they have been harassed, they have been criticized. Their culture, their language, their food, their attire, every single thing is laughed at and ridiculed. That has been going on even today, making these Aboriginal students very uncomfortable, very embarrassed in front of other students that they may not attend the school. The motive of the teacher and the student, white student, is to discourage these Aboriginal children from attending the schools. They don't want them to attend the school along with white students. Point number 4 is the World Against Canada Day celebration. China and Russia are frontline nations who have actually raised these heckles. I mean, terrible heckles, very fierce and furious heckles against the Canadian government to go deeper, go in nitty-gritty, and find out who were the people who carried out this kind of genocide. What was the reason behind that? Why this thing become necessary? And change every single thing in systemic and social discrimination and prejudice going on in Canada even today with those kids attending the Catholic schools. So, this subject is actually going to keep us all alert, see what happens, and it happened in the past. That doesn't mean that it cannot happen now. It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow. If the people are not aware, if people cannot actually brace themselves from this kind of draconic, this kind of uncivilized, barbaric people, anything can happen. Systemic and systematic genocide of minority, Aboriginal people, and indigenous people everywhere is going on. Just in 1970, I was in college and I found that Pakistan government carried out the genocide of all those Bangladeshi people. And a couple of million Bangladeshis were killed. In the Second World War, from 1939 to 1945, Hitler carried out this kind of genocide of Jews. 6 million, 60 lakh Jews were massacred in that genocide. God forbid, and God bless everyone on this planet. Amen. Thank you very much for listening.